Hi, it's Bree from the Distill team. Today I'm going to walk you through how to use Distill if you work in sales. So say I'm looking for some new leads to sell my product to. I can go ahead and type in whatever my request is. So for this example, we're going to say VP of Sales in FinTech. So we have our first batch of results. What we're seeing here are rank ordered results based on how well they match the search criteria. If they're in my network, if they're in the network of anybody I'm connected to on Distill, which is a huge benefit of being connected on Distill, is that you know the person you're connected to, they will have a warmer intro path to whoever you're trying to get a hold of. So you'll see from left to right, we have name, title, company, and you can actually click on the company and be able to pull up that Distill profile. If we wanted to look more into the specific person, they open up in a sidebar. You'll see some quick highlights, conversation openers. We can expand, intro paths, which is super helpful if you're working on a sales team. How do I get a hold of Michael? And that will load with anybody I'm connected to on Distill. So I could talk to Russ, who could introduce me to Michael. Say I think, hey, Michael's a great fit, and I would like to save this result to revisit later. I can save and create a new list, and I have him saved over here. So what I can do is I can keep going through and looking at all these folks with the quick hits of information and say, hey, like, is Allison a good fit? Yes, she is. Go ahead and she'll be auto-saved to the same list because I'm still working in the same workflow. Once I am done adding people to my list, and as you see, as we go down, everybody's matched here. But if you were to continue getting more results, you'll actually see either the ones that are a miss in one or two columns, or it will open up to the rest of the Distill platform. So it will not just be people in my network. So once I'm done creating that list, I can go ahead and open it up. I can add more columns and say, hey, maybe I want to add a status of I've talked to this person, I haven't. You can actually match this up with your current CRM. So that way, when you export this information to a CSV, it will easily go into your CRM or whatever product you're using. What you can do is you can email the list, you can share a public link. If you, in this use case, if you are working on a sales team, and you would like to invite people to it, you can go ahead and invite them here and add them as an owner. That way, they are able to make edits to the list. You can see their intro paths. So if you go into column, you can add intro paths and see who on your team, who in your company actually is connected to each person. So that is your Distill list. That is your Distill prospecting. What's great is that this is a list that will consistently update, meaning if Allison switches to a new job, her profile will update and you can re-export the CSV. So if you have any questions or would like some assistance in building your Distill list, please reach out to us at support@distill.fyi. Thanks so much. Happy searching.